What's going on, everybody? So I just checked out Air, the new film directed by Ben Affleck that tells the story of how Sonny Vaccaro was able to get Michael Jordan to sign off on the Air Jordans. And as somebody that doesn't really know anything about sports, doesn't know anything about MJ, don't know really anything about him besides the fact that he was in Space Jam, I was very intrigued because I am a big fan of the behind the scenes drama when it comes to sports. I remember an era of Disney when they were able to do sports movies, and I was always gravitated to those films. I wish they still did that nowadays, but when there is a film about sports that talks about the behind the scenes, about what happened, how everything transpired, the trials and tribulations that they had to go through, this length of extent, that is what really captured me because I am just gravitated to that kind of project. The film is written by Convery, and Matt Damon and Ben Affleck did a couple of rewrites behind the scenes uncredited, but it also stars Matt Damon, Jason Bateman, Ben Affleck, Chris Tucker, Viola Davis, and Marlon Wayans, and this movie was absolutely delightful. I absolutely loved seeing the behind the scenes features and everything that went on behind the scenes. I think for the most part this movie was absolutely fantastic and really exceptional. There are things about the behind the scenes that always grabs me, the things that really transpire. Matt Damon has always killed it no matter what project he's in, and just the relationship that he has not only with Ben Affleck in this movie but also with Jason Bateman, what both of them are trying to do. They see the struggle about trying to get MJ signed even though he didn't want to. And this was a bit of an eye-opener because it made me want to dig a little deeper into what actually transpired, how everything went down, and just seeing Viola Davis as MJ's mom, it's an understatement to say that she destroys it every single time that she appeared on screen. But Viola Davis had the best scene in the film, and Matt Damon and Jason Bateman had the two best scenes of the film aside from what she does, and I think everybody played their part. This is the return of Chris Tucker in the big screen, and it was a delight to see him in this movie. I think I preferred him in this film a lot more than I did in Silver Linings Playbook, and even though I've adored him for years growing up, watching him in this movie brought a smile to my face, and I thought he was an absolute delight. Everybody in this movie did a fantastic job. The writing of this movie is sharp, quick, witty. There are a couple of moments in this movie where the humor is intact, but it doesn't draw away from the attention, and it does feel like those are the way that they actually spoke at that time, the way they infused the music of the time and just the cinematography. Everything about this movie captures your attention, and it just doesn't let you go. This movie is about an hour and 52 minutes, and it does not feel that it's a long movie. You don't want this movie to end by the end of it because you're so enraptured in what's going on and seeing everything go down, seeing if this deal is going to work or not, knowing that it's based on a true story. You know the outcome, but that doesn't really take away from the enjoyment of this movie because every little detail that they have in this movie is absolutely fantastic. The performances are top notch, the music, the score, the cinematography, everything about this movie was absolutely breathtaking, and just the relationship that Matt Damon not only has with Ben Affleck but also with Jason Bateman, those two really capture your attention from beginning to end, and the humor doesn't feel forced. The drama doesn't feel forced. Everybody played their part great. And so far, this might be my favorite film of the year so far. Just seeing everything that unraveled, it was just absolutely fantastic. So overall, I'm going to go ahead and give Air a 9 out of 10. This movie is a movie that you definitely need to check out in theaters. It's absolutely fantastic. Ben Affleck kills it behind the cameras and in front. He doesn't have a huge part in this movie, but what he does in this movie is great. Matt Damon is probably the best he's been in a long while. Jason Bateman, this might be my favorite performance that he's done that I've seen. And everybody involved did a fantastic job. But those are my thoughts on Air. I hope that you guys check this film out in theaters. It comes out tomorrow. So if you're excited, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Or if you've seen the film already in early screenings, also let me know your thoughts because I am very intrigued to see what you think about this movie. But until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side.